chasing cash, all by the bag, they know it. I got the glow, I'm golden. My heart been cold, it's frozen. I'm smoking on strong, that Hogan. Check out the drip, it's potent. I been on my shit, now they on my dick. I pretend not to notice. Fuck all that haters, I'm cuffing the paper. What's really the deal, nothing major. I'm morphing with powers, I don't fuck with rangers.
Pick up and pull up, my niggas will pull up and freeze up like jewelers. He gunning, I can't say no names, but I got some shooters. Don't run, I'm just run up a bag, can't see why you niggas is mad. Don't run, I'm just run up a bag, can't see why you niggas is mad.
Let's hit the block and run it up, I got needs, baby. Got them numbers for the low, so what you need, baby? I fell in love with the money, I got needs, baby. What you reppin', throw it up, it's me and me, baby.
Get you a check, then flip that. That's when you doing it right. All of my wolves are moving at night. If they catch you, I doubt you will survive.
Spit your bars, we here at Talk Greezy, make some noise! We got another fire battle in the house. Salute Harlem Green with me. Underground NY, to my left, introduce yourself.
Don P, Mr. Fuck the Coin Toss.
If you don't know, Don P is on Underground NY, killing. Go check those battles over there on my right-hand side.
It's your boy NISE, Jersey, Righteous Killers,
Right,
Dead.
Both of these guys are coming off a crazy battle. He just had a 30. He just had a 30. Don P, no coin toss. Talk Greezy.
Go, baby.
Yo, spit your bars!
Yeah!
I'm here for one reason only. To expose this motherfucking phony who chose the moniker NISE with an S. Supposed to be the leader of a movement but chokes every performance and embarrasses his homely. Reading rhymes off the paper on an online battle. This not a man who honors a creed. Forget the Apollo. You'll be lucky to spin a couple of frees collecting change as a bum in the streets. That's why all of your fans have been deceived. But it's their acceptance you crave and need. So you use their ignorance to make them believe and fill the void of feeling empty as a battle MC. Now that y'all know, I can correct his name with ease. Cause take away the gas for fuel and ICE.
Okay.
Alright, get with me now. Now let's address him when you verse my brother Beats. You such a fucking hurt, we took you light, he was blazing hella weed. The Commonwealth calls a choke in the first, but you're the joke, cause you proved to be this field's lowest seed. When you stumbled the rest of the battle and got smoked in rounds 2 and 3. Now afterwards there was a confrontation. On the strength of your cousin Al, I ain't gonna get in depth, cause he handled it like a man, so he gets a salute from me. But just know, if it wasn't for him, I would've broke your mouth, cause you was lying through your fucking teeth. Yo, shit! Yo, shit would've got extra mean. I would've took this 3, gave him a wedgie hungry from the tallest tree, got this girl by the cheeks. She probably would've liked it, she's part of the triple. Man, basically, I'm disrespectful. And that situation is why you'll never elevate in the game, cause you'll always be stuck on the first level. Now let's take it to the next level and talk about your hypocrisy. Because when you promo, you joked about my weight. And you had some funny lines. I laughed a few times, honestly. But you chose that angle sloppily. Because all you need is a blue tracksuit and you look like that big blueberry bitch from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yo, hey, hold it down. I'm more like Big Pun. Usually leaving leeches the lessons little with leeches the landfills, never lacking lyrical lethality. Or butterbean, busting and breaking bones with body blows until they book me for batteries. In other words, my round shows substance and that I can punch properly. Your round shows you a candy rapper who's only good for comedy. But you know what's the real embarrassment? How you diss Beats for his Hispanic heritage. You were disgrace to every Taino who fought for the people while the Europeans were enslaving and raping them. Because you're half Puerto Rican. That must be self-hatred you expressing then. Or maybe it's not your style bland. When you try to add adobo, you choke on the spice. So you mad you can't cook like us and don't know how to mix the flavoring. My Thanksgiving to the ancestors. office for putting this turkey against the warrior spirit I am channeling. We will never settle or land in a resolution. Even if we take a route through the water, you wouldn't find the channel in. If you try ambushes, just know I'm sharp on the fly, like Apaches throwing tomahawks running through the wind. Bullets blanket his body, it'll look like smallpox infected him. And I can do it with this ease, cause it's revenge for every last slaughtered Native American. Nigga, you will never win. I'm on a crusade against these righteous killers. So call for your crusade and unite the 7 deadly pins. You're gonna need all the help you can get. You're gonna need all the help you can get. Cause you're known for being the sloth with the pen. Now I know you're full of wrath because your wife lusts for other men. But the real issue is that you couldn't put your pride aside. The greed and need for the spotlight caused you to break a bond that you could never mend. I'm talking about when Raw Man cooked you. But you couldn't stand to seeing me. I guess you really are a glutton then. And this a punishment for making sure the battle never dropped. It truly was a sin. That's not even my man's. But I'm still up here avenging him. You didn't want to lay your club so you get 8 for breakfast, so I'm gonna send you to sit next to God since you have envy for a friend. Think about that shit. Wow.
That was crazy, dog.
Wow. Don't get in there. I said, you didn't want to lay your club so you get 8 for breakfast, so I gotta send you to sit next to God since you have envy for a friend. Wow. You're such a bozo who never has a fire round. And if you can't juggle business and personal relationship, you don't belong in this circuit's tent, even though you're a fucking clown. Ooh. But if I start spinning some shit, and he starts losing the crowd, when it's his turn and the clock starts, pow! I got arms on my slogan, so that's how I'm responding if your hands get to moving around. Oh. That was fire.
Let's go, Nice.
Oh, shit.
Get that nigga Nice.
Nigga, I'm from Fort Greene Projects. Huh? 50 building. Shout out to my homies in the Angle, apartment 1B. Some of the realest niggas you ever known came up out that stable, starting with my uncles. They all did time in the feds. While that was happening, my mama went to Jersey. That's where I learned grinding instead, nigga. I was on my own before I finished high school. While you was learning how to write cool, I was in the trap learning how to white cool, and I ain't proud of it. But I sold weed, pills, coke, and crack. Fuck you thought I did. I was 14, and my mama said there wasn't no going back. But I ain't the type to list off a lot of accomplishments. I just take honor in the acknowledgement. I told myself I wouldn't be a product of my environment, but that's harder than it seems. Cause I know all the niggas that sold the product inside of it. And I'm trying to reach dreams with elevation. My presence precedes my reputation. Many can punch and scheme, but not many can match the angles I take. That shows the degrees of separation. See, I almost said fuck this battle. Cause EAZY 2.0 just wasn't worth my time, nigga. I almost said fuck this battle. Cause EAZY 2.0 just wasn't worth my time. When you pulled up to the venue, I should have started clapping at the whip like I seen twerk inside. Nigga, I'm good on any block. Like I seen twerk inside. Nigga, I'm good on any block. Making numbers connect. That's copy goo. We ain't built the same. If you check through my lineage, it's stocked with goons. I'm running through these streets till I'm on top of the city. Who gon' stop me? You? Nigga, I'm taking smarter steps. Getting to that chicken like Rocky 2. And anybody? Bars, go And whoever on your team told you to step to J should be left today and catch a random bullet, because you have been led astray. And I see you got your troops with you, Dawn. I hope they down and ride when I shoot at you, Dawn. Arms raised, right above my eye. I'm just saluting you, Dawn. And we made a movie with your bitch. She let the whole crew pop smoke. I left her with a big drip. We was sharing that bitch like a Tupac post. The next day...
Bring it back, wind back. Say it again.
We was sharing that bitch like a Tupac post. The next day, she was all over my timeline like, who shot Ghost? I did you bad last battle. Word was that you died on these streets. Now I'm up here killing Don P, the nigga you aspire to be. That makes me jealous, cause I always thought I was the nigga you was trying to be.
Let's go!
Your hood don't claim you. You can't stay in your town long. Homie, don't play that. I'm up here doing this clown wrong. Turn him to a hashtag. I should have let off with the pounds drawn. Since you never win, here's a tip, Don P. The key is to always close a round strong. So I got a staunch approach. I'm going ham because I want the goats. I'm just letting it off. Blow, blow, till there's a cloud above my head. I'm just sending messages to whoever wants the smoke.
Go. Hey, that's the round, that's the round.
I'll use a hand shovel to dig out your insides. I'll excavate and go exploring. Or gum butt you to the piece stuck in your face. Now you can never take the metal off your head like the Mandalorians. This gonna be your body. 3 O's left in his organs. Then comes the church music. That's how I'm scoring it. You the SPITCHABARZ team? Well, after I aim at your crown, I'm gonna be raining over heads like a storm's coming in. If I bug out, I'm quick to the point. Stand with poison, fire off an SMG Scorpion. All you heard were rows of people clap.
Like what?
And that pause was to hold the applause from the audience. So fuck an encore or a rematch. This a one-off, and I'ma show off one thing for sure. You gonna be the one-off, not my one. So I'm letting one off one shot, one time holds off. One cop shows up, I'm off one time, zones to the next. So don't raise the stakes till you go back. All that's off one call. I got connections. You gonna get disconnected. Severed into several segments. Or sideline faster than high-speed intersections. If anyone tries to interject, I interject black shotties into your stomach section. And keep pumping like I'm trying to remove pills from your intestines. Yeah, we both up here spitting, but I'ma kill it. Cause I'm known for giving out dope until the body's seized up. Pay attention, this mess is cryptic. You sleep on opponents and get knocked out in the instant, so which one of us is really the narcoleptic? You think I care about the negative opinions of an insect? I'll spray a bug. Leave this pessimist have empty clips. I'm on my way up so they hating. That's inclined to doubt on some skeptic shit. You'll get pistol whipped. That's assault. That's possession of a firearm, assault, attempt. I'll do every charge on this card like I'm trying to get my credit fixed.
Yeah, this is a different dog. He right here.
After I hunt you down, hold it down. After I hunt you down, I'm going after your deer meat. Venison, the cobra top. After I inject the shot, your body's stiff. That's what venom is, and you're what vermin is. The kickback strong as a horse, fly you straight to the gods like Pegasus. Now peep this. I'll run up in this birdhouse with curved extension. They smiling, laughing. He'll get robbed with funny clips. The crime scene was ridiculous. Nest was left scorched, and his egg splattered. After I fire a bundle of sticks at this faggot. You know what? I'm getting tired of all these theatrics, but right now, it's about to get really dramatic. It's time for war! And there ain't no stopping me. You better arm your army with arm and armaments from the armory. I'll send a detachment of soldiers with brutal tactics. They'll detach men's arms for their shoulders, position them behind the parapet, and let a parapet bulldogs bark and catch a body for their owner. NY is the core of hip-hop, but you don't give up the feel of a native New Yorker. So for you, it must be odd to see my poems causing tragedy like Homer. Spit that
Let him go! Let him go!
Headshots from Twin DEs. Now depths in the air like a flock of crows. That's murder. It's such a hideous odor. So I migrate with the birds while carrying a body like the nomad. That's relocating aroma. Your bitch hop on my dick. Your bitch hop on my dick like a bunny. Lola, real Lola. I'm Lola. Your bitch hop on my dick like a bunny. Lola, real loca. I know her for this puta chocha. Coma, open the big truck, Tacoma. Beat him till he brain dead, but the coma ain't enough. I squeeze till it's over like a jiu-jitsu clutch. I'll choke you, and any witness who approach you, cut off the oxygen, shut the system down without a controller. Now everyone who knows swollen up, that's lymphoma. Yo, you the snitch type. I should bury you in the snow for being an informer. I want all the smoke like a roster. I say yeah. Pay attention. You the snitch type. I should bury you in the snow for being an informer. I want all the smoke like a roster. So if I hear you pushing weight, and my brothers find out where you weighing, we gon' rob you. The code word is hit the gym.
What that mean?
Carry something to take the living color out the imposter.
Living color. But a second, Nice about to talk Greezy. Hold it down, let him cook his food. Hold it down.
Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Ready? Hold it down. Hold it down. Let's have some fun. Ready? Comforter, 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 big comforter, big comforter, oh big comforter. Your bitch must be dumb as shit. She was laughing at you before the battle, so to show my gratitude, I'm dumping clips. She wouldn't get off my dick, so I had to come down hard on her. Capital punishment. I left that bitch with a shattered dream. Her bladder clean. You never seen a sadder scene. This year I'm pulling cards, looking for the biggest hitter. My Madden team. Dawn, I told you. Dawn, I told you. You should let me coach you. If not, I'll pull out the 9 and approach you. Metal over your head. I'll put you under my arms like a Dawn is supposed to.
That was fun.
I like that.
Put you under my arms like a Dawn is supposed to.
Hold it down, hold it down. Yo, respect.
Don P, you big as hell. You look like you wear about a 6XL. When the doctor got away you, when the doctor got away you, they use a Richter scale, nigga. You got the type of body, nigga. You got the type of body that was made to sit in jail. I mean, I ain't trying to be racist or nothing. But you must be mixed with whale, nigga. Oh, man. You must be mixed with whale. I mean, if we evolve, if the rest of us evolve from regular monkeys, nigga, you must have evolved from Bigfoot males, nigga. Bigfoot males. But I know what they gonna say. They gonna say we both fat. That's a fact. They gonna say we both fat. They gonna say we both fat. But I got a test. Cause if it's true, it's true. There's something that I could do. And I wanna see if you could do it too. Exhibit A. Pass me the hula hoop. See, I just did two.
Hold it down.
So let's see if you can do it too.
Damn, son.
Hold it down, hold it down.
But fuck the jokes. I came with 2 straps. Both of them lighting up the strips. I'm a bad boy for life. Soon as the little Roscoe reuniting with the Smith, we decided to a bitch. Right at the gun bottom. Cause the only way for me to ignite this match is to strike him with a stick.
That's brown. Clap it up. Clap it up. It's on Don P. Go, Mike. Whenever you're ready, homie. Talk Greezy.
Hold it down.
I see 3Ds still sucking 3Ds through every round.
Talk Greezy.
I see 3Ds still sucking 3Ds through every round. You bought out a hula. Bang! Now you really gonna have to squeeze through a round.
Oh my God! That was off the top! It was off the top! Oh my God, he just came up with that one.
Yo, hey, I heard the comp is itching for a composition that can spark some interest. Until I take it too far in the competition and censor the shit I'm spitting. I got the sickest scripts, I'm writing down prescriptions with pinpoint punches, every simile specific. Tailor-made for a funeral, you'll be buried with the finest trimmings. In other words, when he leaves in a bag, it's gonna look like a botanist did the clipping. But to be honest, this is a waste of writtens. And the second I left you punch drunk. And the first I talked to you steered you in the right directions. Now I'm gonna drive it home. Cause either you've been hitting the bass or doing some heavy sipping. How else do you explain the sloppy slurring in your diction? Always stumbling on your words and choking when it's time to show conviction. I mean, it kinda makes sense. Just like all the actors who abuse a substance to perform at peak condition. In order to portray this character who does all this ammo spitting, he needs to alter the chemicals in his body until his state of mind starts shifting. But in reality, all he's doing is throwing off the equilibrium of his brain's neurological system. See, there's no gain without loss. So he obtains the confidence that he lacks within him. But I hope you listen to every letter, because this is why I pull your card. P.S. Too much drinking and your memory winds up missing.
I can't remember.
Well, you get wind up before the bars. Or that pregame that has you underperforming. I don't even want to imagine how you are with women. Getting wasted till you wasted talent. Just a pile of shit. I should call waste management to come do a cleansing. But perhaps it's something else. Maybe it's fear that's halting your progression. If you don't give it your all, you always have an excuse for never winning. Maybe you hit a ceiling, and instead of pushing past your peak, you stay mounted to the floor from the safest distance. But what about your fans, and all your peers who think you're gifted? Yeah, your presence is like coal. All you have are unpolished, dirty rounds that others can use for fuel to wrap you out and give out punishments with it. It saddens and sickens me. You're that pathetic. To this culture, you're worse than a vulture. You're more like an infection. Part of the oversaturation that causes hard work and talent to get neglected. You do all that promotion just to advertise from the ones who really deserve attention. This is more than a step down for me. It's like a deep descension into an abyss, a pit that's endless. But I love the pressure, and I embrace the tension. I could dead a dozen demons in a decisecond, fight for weeks on end, fighting 24/7 without rest or relaxation. My mind only had one objective, my heart darkened and back to black. Like when the phantom attacks, I phase in and out of existence. The blood of my enemies and the scabs I peel off my body are my only form of nutrition. I can survive any hell, whether it's Armageddon, the apocalypse, or perdition. And that's the difference between a man who stands tall and one who stays small due to his own submission. See, your stature is a reflection of your lack of will and wisdom. Because mentally, you're more minuscule than minor midgets. SPITCHABARZ will never grow if you're the one who makes decisions. Because without those mind gems, we can't respect the vision. It's time to strike. And if y'all don't know a good way to get them laid off, then I'ma pick it. Pop out the old cans, drop biscuits. This gonna be a cold body. I'm a frigid. Nigga, I'll stockpile a motorcycle, drive by in a stuffed hog for this overweight piglet. If you step a foot in any direction, I'm throwing heat. No pivot. Blading was neck. He getting a small cut with the clips. I'ma snip it. His vocal cord split. He can't dip. I fucked up the connection. Burned bridges. His corpse was found smashed, but it looks so unrealistic the cops don't know who did it. Now the lawyers don't know what's gonna be in the case. That's Pulp Fiction. And that's the next thing on him. His family gonna ask why they did this. Guess the Don could cross another nigga off his hit list.
Go, nice.
Nigga, last battle, I wasn't gonna pay you back shit. And if you ain't like it, you would have found out what I got in the truck. You lucky Alex showed you some love. The only reason he did that was to stop these niggas from fucking you up. Hold up. Okay? Yo, Alex.
Yo.
See, he by the entrance. That mean ain't nobody getting in. Yo, Fred, he by the exit. That mean ain't nobody getting out. And that ain't even the worst of what I have in store. See, this my Uncle Luke. He ain't been home too long. But the only reason he here is so you don't make it back to yours. I'm tired of battling these fucking salsa dancers. You gonna be the tired of battling these fucking salsa dancers. You gonna be the second I defeat. But now you out here stepping in the deep waters with a shark who been wrecking shit for weeks. I know you used to be in the leader, the reverend of your sheep, but as soon as I behead you, they gonna no longer question my technique. See, my choice of weapon is unique. Nigga, ain't nothing about you threatening to me. This a class for Don. All the lessons I'ma teach. My plan, after I master Don, render him extinct.
Okay. Now you talking.
Cause you wide body and too wordy. The only thing you ever
That was fire.
Nigga, you are wide-bodied and too wordy. The only thing you ever stretch is statements. The only thing you ever stretch is statements. You so fat, I'm surprised you don't lose your breath in places. See, you got
Bring that
I'm surprised you don't lose your breath in places. See, you gotta run on flow. Your ideas have no separation. See, this is what happens when you match intensive preparation against finesse with language. Nigga, I can take something that's less than basic, dissect the stages, insert my best replacements, make sure the disrespect is blatant, remove all the bullshit, bless I could take something that's less than basic, dissect the stages, insert my best replacements, make sure the disrespect is blatant. You want to know what I'm left with? Greatness. So stay out the kitchen. It'll give you more living room. I guess that's why you never made it out of Lex's basement. When I be rapping, the crowd go crazy. And I can admit, the shit is sort of distracting, but I take it any day over when you rap. They look bored, like they sort of relaxing. I can make it through all the detraction with my entire aura intact. I was made to absorb these attacks with these carbon attachments. I'm like AI when it's game time. What we talking about, practice? And I keep the same energy everywhere I go. It's like I got a power bank. You are not as great. You should stop the hate. You couldn't cook like me if I let you watch me bake. I done seen niggas cook like you before. This a hibachi place. Niggas cook like you before. This a hibachi place. Man, fuck that. I was coming down Sunset, hoping to find this bitch in the driveway, tipping it sideways, coming down the block with the can kicking. Lil Chris from Friday.
Talk to him.
And I know you well-rounded, but for mankind, I'm willing to go stack for stack. This what happen when you show a dude love? Watch him act different. Cactus Jack. But I was taught to shoot. Soon as the lights on the camera turn red, they call you Mr. Fucking Coin Toss. Cool. Well, as I get the flipping, what's coming out this eagle landed on heads.